Welcome.
Welcome to the Everything podcast, and this episode will be my final episode, my final recap of a What If episode, because in today's episode I will be recapping the series finale of What If, and that is What If Season 3 Episode 8, titled What If, which was released on the 29th of December 2024. It is very clear at multiple points in this episode, like with the Gavin and Stacey finale and that kind of the final ever episode aspect, that it is the final ever episode. There is it kind of goes full circle, like Gavin and Stacey did. So it doesn't really make sense to do anymore. So yeah, this is a shorter episode, and will be a shorter episode. So my previous What If episodes, because like there's a lot of action, as I've explained in previous episodes. It's very hard to describe that. So without further ado, here is my final ever recap of What If, titled, on my recap of the series finale, titled What If. We start off with our Watcher being introduced to the multiverse. Our Watcher doubts himself. Our Watcher is made aware of his responsibilities. The other Watchers believe our Watcher has committed crimes. Our Watcher defends his actions. Our Watcher is reminded of all of his interferences. Our Watcher and Captain Carter reunited. Captain Carter is chained up too. Captain Carter is informed of her upcoming demise. Ultron attacks the other Watchers. Our Watcher is surprised to learn that Ultron has turned good. Ultron sets our Watcher and Captain Carter free. Captain Carter and our Watcher arrive on the team's ship. Captain Carter reunites with her team. Birdie executes her plan. Our Watcher explains how Watchers operate. The team attempt to depower the other Watchers. The team arrive on a planet. The team attack the other Watchers. Our Watcher attempts to convince the other Watchers. The other Watchers attack the team. Our Watcher convinces the team to take his oath. The team and our Watcher become upgraded versions of themselves. The other Watchers are outraged at this. Our Watcher reveals his real name. The team and the other Watchers fight. Storm uses herself as a weapon. Our Watchers convince the team to let the other Watchers go. The other Watchers remind the team of their sacrifices. The other Watchers seem to be erasing the team from existence. Captain Carter sacrifices herself so that the others can live. Captain Carter's sacrifice allows the team and the other Watchers to arrive on the only planet where the other Watchers' powers don't work. Our Watcher plans on sharing his knowledge with other beings. Our Watcher believes that Captain Carter is watching over him. Captain Carter's shield becomes whole again, and our Watcher recounts his speech from the time sequence in every episode of What If. Apart from this one, which is obviously shown at the end, but that is my recap of What If, the series finale of What If, and that means that there is no further episodes of What If, unless Marvel decide to do a season 4 somewhere down the road. But it seems, with all the trailers, you will have seen it says the final season, or the season that ends at all the 8 episodes left. Like, there is kind of that this is planned as a final season, unlike some other things. Because that was actually something I wanted to mention in the Gavin and Stacey episode, and I forgot, with how big the episode was and how long the episode was. And that is that it's great to have a final episode that is planned as a final episode, like Gavin and Stacey, the finale, like What If, that is planned as a final episode. Because you don't always get that. Like, if we look at the opposite at DC, like some of the TV shows, they were cancelled all the time, and the kind of whatever the final episode of the season was, that wasn't planned. and that kind of it kind of sometimes leaves on cliffhangers, and sometimes they have to kind of make do, and it kind of don't really want that. So it's but, well, Marvel weren't going to cancel their own show and go, yeah, there are only 2 seasons. Well, I don't think they would anyway, but they haven't done it up to this point. So yeah, but there is no trailer in this episode because there isn't a trailer for what I'm talking about in tomorrow's episode, but I will tell you what I'm going to be recapping, and that is Short Trip's War Story, so another Big Finish episode. So there's quite a lot of Big Finish episodes at the moment because of the Big Finish releases. They were released day after day, so kind of in how What If was, but that's not normal. And yeah, and it's a little while after, not tomorrow's episode, but the next Big Finish episode before the next one. So there'll be a lot. But back to this episode. So that's what I'm covering tomorrow's episode. Back to this episode. Let me know what you thought of the What If series finale, titled What If, What If. If you watched it, my review, if you didn't, give me your thoughts on both of those in the comments below, as well with anything else you want me to cover on the channel, such as any previews or recaps. Put those in the comments below as well. And remember, you can also like, comment and subscribe, and that's it for this episode of the Everything Podcast. Goodbye.